Make dumpling from scratch, part 1. Okay, I use about 500 grams of plain flour, 250 grams of water. I usually eyeball it, so just look at the video for the consistency we are looking for. Add more flour if it's too watery and more water if it's too thick. Okay, so now put some flour on a clean table and pour the mixture in. We are going to knead it into a dough. Look at my hand. If it's too sticky, we will need more flour. Okay, so the dough is about done. Now make it into a ball shape and let it sleep for 20 minutes and cover it with a blanket, a clean one. Okay, so for the filling, you will need some spring onion, half a cabbage, and 300 grams of minced meat. You can use any type of meat you like, even mock meat made from shiitake mushroom. So now chop all the vegetable up and transfer into a bowl. I forgot to hit record button again, but for the seasoning, I use 3 tablespoons oyster sauce, 3 tablespoons sesame oil, and some pepper. Mix them well and marinate for about 20 minutes minimum. Okay, back to the dough. Take a small portion out and roll into a long cylinder shape. Then separate them into small portions for the dumpling skin. Roll them into a ball with your hand and flatten it. Now use the roller and roll them flat. Put the ingredient into the skin and wrap them up. Okay, so see you in part 2. Sorry, it only has 90 seconds for me and I can't squeeze it in. Okay, see ya. Thanks for watching. Homemade dumpling from scratch, part 2. Okay, I'm showing 2 methods. First is pan frying. In a wok, heat up some oil, put in the dumpling and immediately splash some water on it and cover the lid. Once the water is dried up, repeat the water splashing for 3 times. You can also deep fry it if you like or steam it, so it depends on how you want to cook your dumpling. Okay, so look at the pot sticker feel. It is really very beautiful. Alright, so now second will be to boil the dumplings. So simply boil some water and cook the dumpling for about 6 to 7 minutes. You will want to periodically stir it so the dumplings don't stick together. You may also want to add some oil to prevent the dumpling from sticking together after it is cooked or cool down. Okay, right, so ta-da! I have made this much dumpling. Okay, so now for the sauce, you can use any sauce you like, but for me, I like it with some black vinegar and garlic. Simple and nice. Alright, so after the dumpling is cooked, if you can't finish it, you can keep it in the fridge for about 3 days. Heat it up by pan frying it will be the best, I personally feel. So I also want to say that Instagram Reels only can post 90 seconds max, so I apologize that this is a 2-part video. But you should really give this recipe a try only when you are free the whole day, as it is exhausting and a lot of things to clean up after. See ya!